It's delivery. It's delivery time. Let me go talk to this guy right here. We're gonna need a forklift. It's over there behind the Tahoe. Hello, darling. How you doing? She working. We have to get the forklift. They got it wrapped up good. There we go. Yeah. That one. Thank you, sweetheart. Much appreciated. Let's get this valuable piece of equipment unwrapped here. Pull that back. Yeah. It's forklift time. Ooh, let's see. I need to get rid of that. Keys. What is problem? There we go. I am problem. Alright, let's see if this thing's gonna start. Please start. Come on, you propane-fired piece of junk. Gas on it.
It's too cold.
I know.
It's cold. I got my turtleneck
on. Uh-oh. Maybe that's it. Man, it almost didn't start. Like, the guy was standing here, and as I was cranking and I said, I'm sorry, man, it's not gonna light off, it fired up. Like, we barely got it. Wow. I'm good with that. So let's go get this engine off the truck. What did I just run over?
Thank you, you too.
Thanks.
Yeah, we ride the bike. Am I good up top?
Yeah, you're good.
All right, let's see. 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 today. Opening the hood. Hello there, viewers. Good day to you guys, and welcome back. Glad you guys are here. Clearly, we're returning to the Project Silverado over here. I have a shipment, so let's get these metal straps cut off here and unbox this unit and see what we get. Let's see what I've been waiting for many moons for. I think I'm gonna wait in like 6 weeks for this package. Let's see what's in here. Don't pull those with your hands. They'll cut the bejesus out of you. So I hear there's two parcels here. The guy told me something on top and then something inside. Need a blade. Okay, found a blade. Razor knife achieved. Let's get into this bad boy and see what we have to play with. Now the work begins. It's time for part transfers and installations. We got to bolt this thing in. I see wood. I see metal. Whoa. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Look what I got here. Fresh out the machine shop. Now, a lot of folks, once you guys figured out that I was going to put a rebuilt engine in this truck over here, everybody ran up on the comments and were like, hey, call Dave's Auto Center, or call this guy, or call that guy. And it was kind of muddying the waters of the project because people were getting emotionally involved in like a, what do you want to call it, like a collaboration kind of deal. And I actually attempted to call up Dave, and I left him a couple of voicemails about building an engine for this thing. And they never returned my call, like ever. And then I filled out Dave's online thing, and he never returned my online thing. The only thing I didn't do was blast Dave's Auto Center on the internet to try to get his attention. And I get it, he's a busy guy with a lot of stuff to do. And I wasn't gonna run to the YouTubes to kind of muscle my way into getting attention paid to me. So that being said, Dave did not build my engine. And no, I do not have the speed of air pistons installed in this engine. This thing has stock style LB7 pistons, not the LBZ pistons. That's an LBZ engine. This has the older LB7s because they were a stronger piston than the LBZ pistons. The factory pistons for this engine like to crack in like a high horsepower application, which this will be a high horsepower application. And I didn't want my stuff to crack, so we didn't end up doing that. But anyway, we've got a very fresh built LBZ long block right here. This thing it's a thing of beauty. I like it. She's gorgeous. Nice front cover. Here's where it all started. Right here, see that zip tie? That zip tie is holding in a keyed crank. There's a keyway right here because the factory cranks just had like a little pin, and that little pin shears off, and same thing on the camshaft gears. Those little pins will shear off right there, and then the gears and the balancers and whatnot, they will turn on the crank, and then they blow your engine up. So what we had done on this engine is they installed a forged crank, and then they cut a keyway into it and then installed this Woodruff key right here. That's how it's supposed to be done. That's the right way, not the cheap stick a dowel pin in it and hope for the best kind of way. So we've got new front cover. It's got a new rear cover. They put ARP studs in the heads, so the head is studded. There's ARP hardware in the bottom end, and there's forged H-beam Callie's connecting rods also. So this thing is actually probably about 1,000 horsepower capable. Even though we're only turning it up to 700, that 1,000 horsepower number is, it gives me some cushion for, get that out of here. It gives me peace of mind and some cushion. That way I'm not stressing everything out to the max. It's got a new aluminum oil pan down there. There's the oil level sensor, ARP studs through the block. It's a 6-bolt main. There should be 4 on the bottom and then a bolt going through the side. And that's to increase rigidity of the block and to increase rigidity of the mains. That right there, that's our warranty denier. See that? So you get this thing overheated, that little guy will come off of there, and if it comes off, then you lose warranty. That's like a heat activated little button right there. That's your warranty denier. So if you try to send an engine in for warranty and it's missing that thing, you're gonna get no warranty. Oh, looky here, I found more. There's a warranty denier, and there's another warranty denier right there. We got them all over this thing. Excalibur Diesel, that's the fellow that built it. He's based out of Tennessee. We got another one right there. There's a warranty denier, and it's got a new block heater. I'm not gonna need that, but it's in there. That's clever. They just used one of the freeze plug holes to put the block heater in there. Very nice. Oh man, this thing's gorgeous. We upgraded the valve springs, so it's got better valve springs in it, and I believe they had to machine out these pockets right here to fit these springs. I can't check the other engine because the cover's around it. But yeah, I think they had to machine this out too. There was a valve job done on this. This was bored 20 over on the pistons. And I think that's kind of it for my build list. Other than the obvious stuff, you know, rings and bearings and balancing and all that good stuff. Lauren, what do you think?
It's shiny.
Isn't it pretty?
It's very
It's almost as pretty as you. Almost. If you were made of metal, if you were made out of metal, you would be this pretty. But since you're not metal, you're prettier than this.
Oh, you're sweet.
I like it though. It's gonna go in there.
That's a mechanic.
It goes in there.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's mine.
Everything looks really nice.
It's getting there. We got it going. Yeah, the front drive shaft's in. It's an upgraded drive shaft. I've got, did this the other day. My custom fabricated bracketry right here. See that guy? I built a bracket to house my Amsoil dual oil filter system. That's a 20 micron filter. That's your regular one. And then there's a bypass system in here set up like a check ball valve, and that will bypass some of the oil into this 2 micron filter. This guy right here is designed to pull soot out of the oil so it's less abrasive. And I managed to tuck that in very nicely next to my my fuel filters and lift pump right here. So all that stuff got parked very cleanly inside of the frame rail in front of the fuel tank. It used to be out here and you guys hated it because you thought I was gonna ruin it and smash rocks on stuff. But I've got the protrusion down to just a couple of inches, and the oil filters are almost flush with the frame. So that's looking pretty good.
You know what you do need?
What's that? What, that?
Look. At
Nah,
these
that's fine. We don't need those.
tires.
Yeah,
Okay,
those are
you don't
fine.
need 'em, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll rotate them side to side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that way that one just wears out over here. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it.
All right.
Her face. She's like, well, okay.
I need new tires.
Do you?
Yeah.
On the van? Or the Tahoe?
The Tahoe, yeah.
I'll get you some. Got the drive line straightened out some too. Remember I told you when we installed this, there was like no space in here. Now there's a little bit more space in here because the transmission was kind of pointed off that way some. So if we angle it this way, look at that, we get more space. It's gonna sit like right about there. That's how she's gonna get parked. So yeah, upgraded rear shaft, upgraded front shaft. And then that guy, that Allison 1000, that was built from American Transmission located in Jacksonville, Florida. So if you guys need a transmission, those might be your people. They had a great price on it and it showed up in like 3 days. Good job, guys. Lauren's commenting on the finger. I'm gonna get like a content rip-off strike because there's another creator called Bendin with Bendin, and he straightens out wrecked semi trucks. He fixes their frames or whatever, and he runs around with one of these. It's like way bigger though, and that's like his whole deal. I'm not ripping him off. I just thought this was funny. A viewer sent me a bunch of these. Kids like them.
The kids love them. Yeah. Don't. That's all dirty. Don't put that in my nose.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Turn around.
Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, look over here. Check this out. See how, Justin? You see how that's different colored?
Yeah.
From the heat right there. It's been hardened on the end, so it doesn't wear out when it contacts all that other business. Is that loose? Yeah, that's about right. It's set perfect. Those are open. Beautiful. What a gorgeous piece of machinery. I like it. Oh yeah, I threw the turbo on there too. Look at that. I had to put the turbo on there because it looks super pretty with a turbo. Yeah, that's gonna be a powerhouse, man. Which hole? That hole? Yep. Water pump goes right here. It's gear driven. And CP3 pump goes right here. It's also gear driven from the back side. You see a gear right in there? It's actually 2 gears. They're aligned. You see the little one and the big one? See how there's a cut in there? Yep, so the fuel pump goes here. Water pump goes here. Engine oil cooler goes back over here. And some sensors and a big pulley. Lots of stuff. So I pulled out the manifest here, and I kind of wanted to go through it because I didn't have all these details in my crane brain when we were outside. But what I've got here is an assembled long block for a 1 through 10 GM Duramax excuse me, truck engine. They cleaned it, checked it, painted it, they line honed it, bored it, and they line honed and bored the mains and torque plated everything after line boring it. We installed LB7 pistons, reconditioned rods. That's not true because there's an upgrade line down below. This is a generic readout. Rod bearings went in there. The head's got a valve job and guides. 3/4 angle valve job performed. Yay. Resurfaced the heads. Everything's been pressure tested. New valve springs and or new valve guides, of course. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. I had them put new stuff in there. Bronze valve guides, liners installed. That's awesome. New head gaskets. Yep. Cams inspected, measured, and keyed. That's not true because I put a new cam in it. ARP head studs, we talked about that. It's been balanced, polished, keyed the crank, and put in a high pressure and pinned oil pump, which is awesome. That's another thing that shears off is the oil pump little pin. We talked about that earlier with the keyways on the crank. Where did I leave off at? New block heater, all assembled. OE specs, fully balanced rotating assembly, comes with a lower gasket to complete the install of the oil pan. That's already on the vehicle. So we installed the Cali's Durastar crankshaft for the 6.6 Duramax. The connecting rods were Cali's Compstar Extreme rod for a 1 through 16 Duramax. Those are forged 4340 forged H-beam connecting rods. That's bad. That's nice stuff. Upgraded price, yeah. 20 overbore on the pistons. And performance-oriented combustion bowl with design features intended to reduce emissions. Yeah, so we did not use speed of air pistons. Not going to happen. Next page. Lower compression ratio slightly because I'm adding more boost. Fully radiused valve pockets were applicable to reduce drag and increase scuff resistance on the rings and pins and pins and clips included. Okay, ARP main studs on the bottom end. That's to hold the crankshaft inside of the block. Of course, we already talked about line boring it for the main studs. Changed the springs. It's got new front covers on it, and there's some stuff about a core charge right here. So that's the official manifest of the build out there. We're looking at you again, darling. You're so pretty. This is a little curious. What I'm not allowed to do is use fully synthetic engine oil. I'm supposed to use just a regular kind of engine oil. That's for break-in, and they've got a list of a couple oils that are allowable here. They do want some high Z DDP. That's our zinc content. And we have some specific instructions on how we're supposed to be driving this engine during the break-in period. So I'm gonna have to review this later on when I get the thing installed and fired up. We've got some warranty stuff from Excalibur Diesel here and some warnings and all this other cool stuff. Got it. And more warranty paperwork. Alrighty then. Okay, so what I want to do is we obviously need to get the chain and the engine hoist thing transferred over to the other one. I'd like to get that off the crate and set down into the chassis as soon as possible. So I need to extract all of these studs out of the front of the cylinder head right here. That one, a couple of these ones. All these studs got to come out. So we're going to double nut them, tighten down the nuts, and then use the nuts to back the threads off out of the head there. So with those guys in position, we'll hold one nut, tighten down the other one. There we go. And release with some clickage. That was gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, that one's loose. Impact. One. Okay, that one, upper right-hand corner. We'll just transfer them over kind of one at a time so we know where they go. Click. All right, that's one. Let's get the next one. Same procedure. I'm gonna run the nut on backwards. Yeah, it's got the flange on it. Do one backwards, one frontwards words. There we go. Let's make it tight. What are we doing? Get on there. Just like that. Nice. Couple more studs down there. We can get those out with the tool because they've got the little hex on the end of them. This one goes right there. Let's get this guy installed next. Then we can swap over the chains and the linkages, words, and get this thing up and off of the crate. That's gonna go here. Right there in the head. Okay, chain time. I think that this stud is already on the engine. One right there in the corner. Bolt that guy on. About like that, I think. Sure. Yeah, it's a little heavy. We need to get it onto the arms for the, onto the arms or the legs or whatever, and then redo this, because that's not gonna cut it. Dragging this thing up this pallet. Is he safe? What do you think, Dave? Okay. Seems kind of stable-ish. Yeah. Now let's rechain it. Will you let that down a little farther for me? Thank you.
Further, farther.
Further and farther. Go real slow in case it wants to fall off. Good. Keep coming down. I need to hook this hook to the, come on down a little more. There you go. All right, bring it up. Whoa, wait. Go down. We're caught on this. Bring it down some. We're on a stud. All right, stop. Back up. Good. Yeah, keep coming up. You got it. Yeah, you got it. Go up a little more. Okay. It's levitated. Now we need to unbolt the crate. Just when you drag this pallet, just put it over there by the shop vac. Just drag it over there, and then we're gonna unbolt this crate. Then we'll put the crate back on the pallet. We have to use the crate and the pallet to send that engine back to the diesel builder guy. Dave, I've got the wrench. Need a 19 wrench and a 19 socket. I got the wrench right here. Go ahead and hit it. Go ahead. go. Here, hold that for me. Keep those because we need them for the other one. That one's not bolted, so this one just comes out. Here, let's get this other front one. That one's got a nut on it. Here, go ahead. Gravity. It's in the diaper. We'll get it later. Yeah, hit it with the gun. Just pull it out. I'll push, you spin. All right. So that should be free on the front. And then the back ones, bring that 19 back over here. You see that? Something tells me that's not a 19. Switch it out, 17. What are we stuck on? We're stuck. A little bit. Maybe it's just stuck on the ground. It's so shiny. Watch those back wheels on this. I don't want it to tip over.
Safety first.
Safety, yeah, that's it. Safety. I got a buddy who used to say safety third all the time. The managers were not happy about it. He's like, well, it can't be safety first because you guys keep telling us to work harder to make money. And so we skip over the safety things to work harder. And then you come in here and telling us safety first. Which one do you want, money or safety? Can't have both. So safety third, because safety third gets you paid. Safety first, meh. Can you go a little higher up? Because I have to return this crate, which means that we can't ruin it. I don't like it being that high up, but keep her going a little more, man. Yeah, you guys keep hanging out right over there. Almost, Dave. There we go. Scary business. Yeah, nice and gentle, like good. That's good. Don't let it touch the ground and scratch the shininess on the pan.
One time I had the whole engine core and cocked to one side and fell over the engine.
I dropped an entire drivetrain. I think it was a 4.6 Cadillac rear-wheel drive. It was I think it might have been a 4.6, maybe a 4.9. But I dropped the entire drivetrain once. Picked the thing up out of the hood, rolled the car out, and Sam was sitting there. Engine's like 4 or 5 feet in the air, and a gust of wind came. We were outside. The wind blew it over. My buddy was standing there, and I saw the thing start to lean, and I'm like, move! And I just ran over and knocked Shane over. I just like knocked him right over, like almost tackled the guy, and the engine falls down between the two of us. It didn't hurt it, but I dropped one. So I learned to not pick up engines in the grass outside and then leave them all the way up in the air. I was like your age.
Yeah, but then I was like 120 pounds, and the engine it's a fully built engine and transmission. Back wheels are way up, plywood's in the grass, in the mud.
Yeah, no working in the mud. Well, I don't do things outside.
Then you also find the suspension trying to come up with the
Scratching thing. Is this gonna fit?
You better fit.
Is it gonna fit? I'm sure it'll fit. Oh, you know what? Let's let the air out of those front tires.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me jack this up. You dump the air out of those tires. Grab the Schrader tool out of the box there. If we dump all the air out, we'll lose like 3-4 inches. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's smart thinking. with rockery. I can't help it. My daughter's been singing that, and now it's stuck in my head. Beef with rockery. My racist comments. It's not racist, especially if it's funny. I mean, come on. I wonder how far it's going to go down. Oh, remember you were asking about that plate over there? That little block off plate? Well, right over here, this is where the coolant is going to come through that goes into the oil cooler assembly, which bolts in right here. That passage over there mimics this passage right here. That one is cut on the top. Maybe they use it for something else in a different application, but that's why there's coolant going through this rear cover right here, because it comes out of the block, goes into the cover, and then goes either that way to that plate or this way to the oil cooler. Oh. So that's the reason that it's in there. I mean, they might have actually had to drill that hole in that just to machine it out too, because you can't machine things maybe just from one side, so they may have had to make that like that access cover for the other side. Yeah, they went down a couple inches. Not a whole bunch, but that's better than nothing, I suppose. Yeah, let's get this guy in there. I'll feel so good about my life if I can get this thing sitting down on those engine mounts. Good. Okay, I'm rolling it in. To my right, can you grab those wiring harnesses? To my right, to the right, to the right. They're over there at the wheels. Just reach in. No, the bottom ones. Look at the wheels. See that down there? I'm gonna run it over. Like a skateboard on rocks. There's one more a little farther back. We gotta go this way some. Go. As long as the wheels are clear, sir, we're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Getting closer. Oh, mint. How's that looking? So far, so good. So these guys need to be here. Oh, we need to dig the dowel pins out of the back of the other engine. See that there's supposed to be two pins, one here and one here. There's already one in the transmission, so we're missing one dowel pin. We need to get that out of the block. Oh, you're not gonna pull that out. We got to get vice grips or pliers or something. Yeah, those are critical. No dowel pins, no alignment. You ruin things very quickly. I need the parrot jaw pliers. You know where they are? Little red ones. We can use that. Frustrated pliers. The parrot jaws work the best, but these will do. Let's find out. There we go. Can Justin, will you grab me a little pry bar? We need to twist this and pry bar it at the same time to get it to come out. It's a little stuck. Yeah, a little bit of lubricant in there. So what I'll do, I'll get a hold of it, and you come in between the cover right back here and just kind of pry it away while it turns. You can get in there. There you go. keep constant pressure on it. It's moving. Do it again. A little bit of pressure. Do it again. There she is. Now I need to clean up those little gouge marks I put in it, and then we can drive it into the new cover. Bench grinder. Got that. Good to go. Okay, so we have that dowel pin is in position, but it needs to go into the cover first. So what I want to do, just make sure it fits. Yeah, that's going to fit. I took a little Ziz wheel and got this a little closer or a little finer. Tink-a-tink, tink-a-tink. Okay, so now I need to take this pin out of the transmission and put it in over there. One side's tapered and one side is not. So it's really hard to align those when the tapered side is already in the trans. It's supposed to be in the engine first. There. A mark on it right there. Let's go sand that off real quick, like too. I used, like I said, the Ziz wheel sander, this little guy. Shiny-ish. Cool. All right, let's put this guy in and then we can set that thing down on the mounts. They're yellow, so you know that they're good. Those are not rubber mounts. They're polyurethane. And I know they're gonna vibrate a little bit. That's why I got the yellow ones and not the red ones. Different hardnesses. Good. All right. So now I think these transmission lines are in the way for the time being. So I'm going to pull these out of here. You can see the oil pans right there and they're kind of like right on it. So let's take these guys and just get them out of the equation. The factory hydraulic hoses on this are steel and they're form fit, and these are not form fit and they are hydraulic lines, so I like those better. Nice upgrade. I got those from Fleece. Fleece is who makes those, and they were cheaper than the OEM line replacement. Anyway, let's bring this thing back about 4 more inches and then we'll start to come down with it, I think. Right about there's good. Pretty close. I'm gonna start bringing it down very slowly. Come down some. All right, something touched. It's touching the transmission. I'll bring it back. Coming down. Touching again, stopping. Okay, the oil pan's touching the transmission. Let's bring it back. That's free again. Coming down. Okay. You know, I made an error in judgment. Look at here. I used that bell housing bolt, took the chain up, but I can't take it off, and I can't mate it up to the trans because that bolt's in there. I forgot when I took this apart, the transmission was already out of it. It was just an engine sitting here. So I need to take a block of wood, put it on the cross member down below, set the engine down on the block of wood, get the tension off the chain, take the chain off, and then figure out how to re-rig it. Okay, let's do this. Put this piece of wood down here. Maybe get one more piece of wood. Shim that up and set the engine on that, which is gonna ride on that cross member. Yeah, 2 pieces of wood, not 1 piece of wood.
You need 2 pieces of wood! One ain't good enough! 2 pieces of wood!
We need 2 pieces of wood down here.
Not just 1 piece of wood!
All right, Justin, can you bring that floor jack up to try? Oh, I found the rubber pad. It's over here. It's under the transmission. Yeah, bring that floor jack up. See if we can't get it real close to the bow housing on the transmission here. Keep coming up. All right, push it towards me some. There you go. Keep going up. Way up, all the way up. Wait, towards me. Up. Towards me. Up. Towards me some more. Up. We need more wood. Towards me. Up. Keep going up. I think you got it. Yep, go up some more. Yeah, you got it. Up more. That's all the ups. Okay. Now we're cooking. Go ahead and bring it down some. I want to see a little bit of down. We need to change this angle here. The trans is pointed way high up. Yep, bring it down, bring it down. Let it come down. Keep coming down. Keep it going down. All right, now stop. And I want you to try to pull that way because it's changing the angle. There we go. Okay, and let her come down. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Hold it. All right, I think you're good right there. I want to get, scheisse. Come around over to the engine stand now, please, or the engine hoist, because I would like you to start letting that down in a second.
Where's the back that?
I don't know. Right here. Yeah, go ahead and let that down very slow, like just a wee bit. There it goes. Don't let it run away. You want me to do it? Don't let it run away. I knew you were gonna do that. There you go. Now, yes, go ahead and take it down. Take it down. All right, you dropped it twice. Easy, hot rod. Take it down some more. We need to get the chain off of here. That's not working. Hang on. We're not doing something right. Can you grab me a 15? I need a 15 millimeter wrench for that bolt back there. Is it hanging up on the thing? Yeah. Can you push that forward some? Yeah, a little, keep going. I need to take tension off this chain. All right, let her down some more. Go ahead and let it down. Because it's sitting on that cross member, and it's sitting on this cross member. There you go, there you go, there you go. Perfect. I need you. Come back. Go ahead and give me some up action on this. All right, hang on, hang on. Let it down again. The chain's binding. Okay, go back up again. Easy, easy, easy. A little higher up. A little more. Yep, a little more. Okay, hold it. Again, more up. All right, hold it. Let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, not bad. Tight squeeze in there. Okay, let's bring this transmission up some. Okay. There's a dowel pin hole right there. Push that engine back like an inch. I need like 1 inch back. There you go. Yep, that one went in. Okay. Okay, so it all fits. I had massive concerns about this big oil pan right here, but it fits. It's gonna bolt up. Okay. Yeah, will you hook that up to that so we have it all in position? We got to pull this thing back out later, but it needs to be mocked up. Yeah, that's going to line up. We're clearing everything here. This is great. Okay. Yeah, that fits. Fantastic. So, now that we know the pan is going to clear and it's all going to fit and we're ready to rock and roll, I'm gonna squeeze myself in here, and we need to get this ginormous flex plate in position. Now there's a pin right here that's gonna line that up. There's a pin on the back of the crank. So we slide the pin over the hole. I think that's going the right way. No, it's not. I had it in reverse. Or did I? No? I forgot. Oh, that's not cool. It's not okay to not know what direction your flywheel is supposed to go on. Fail. Oh, I see, I see. The pin's not to pin this in to, yeah, that's the pin. That's the hole, you can't see. That's the hole for the pin. I was looking at that pin. This pin is to align the flex plate piece. This is the piece right here, this guy, that the torque converter bolts to. So, I have to sandwich these two together, like so, and then install it. That's where I confused myself. I picked up one part and not two, and I needed 2 parts. So, now that I know what we're doing here, set that one off there to the side. This guy slips in. Not easy. I should have done this like without a transmission here. But I was overly skeptical on my fitment, so sorry about that. You stay right there. Stay. Justin, can I borrow you?
Yeah.
I need your assistance. Go to that side. I need your hand down here to hold that flywheel in position. If you keep it pushed forward, it won't fall off the crank. Keep it pushed forward, please. Push forward. There you go. Nope. Don't let go, it'll fall out. That would be not okay. Switch hands with your other hand. There you go. Let this plate free again. Keep pushing on those teeth. Push those teeth over there. There you go. I need to pull this back and turn it. There's an alignment pin on it. There we go. And then one of the bolts. All the way down. Okay. All right, it's secure. You're good. Thank you very much, sir. So now we need to get out the actual good package of bolts. That's one of the old ones that I'm not reusing it. We're gonna get out the new bolts, run the bolts in, then we gotta lock this crank in and get some torque on these bad boys. Okay, we've got a new set of bolts here. They came with ARP Faster Lube. These are the Flexplate bolts for the D-Max. Similar in design to the ones we took out, but these ones are 12 point and they're not Torx. So these guys are getting installed in place of the factory units because they're stronger. So you know that they're good. Okay, let's run these guys down real quick. We'll pull out that factory bolt. Ding. He doesn't know we're watching him. I'm texting over there. These kids with their text messages. Little whippersnappers. Okay, so now we need to get this thing torqued down and then we'll butt it up to the trans, get the dowels in, and then set it down on the mounts. Okay, clicky wrench is out. That's the big boy wrench. I think this one will run up to 250 foot-pounds. Yeah, that's our max torque on it. Now the instructions say 100 foot-pounds plus 75 degrees or 250. So we're gonna do 100 pounds. And then after we do 100 pounds, we're just gonna step it up to the 250. That's our 100. Justin's holding the engine for us too. 2. Three. 4. Already got that one. Back. All right, that's our first pass at 100 foot-pounds of torque. So now, flip that guy out. Let's turn up the heat. 250, focus, foot-pounds of torque. Okay, so I set the motor down on some pieces of wood so it has less tendency to torque up on us here. Maybe then I can get some good 250 foot-pounds of torque action going. It's gonna be a trip. not 250. I need to let this thing down a little farther. Hole, it's moving around on us. Come this way. A little bit more down. Yeah, let's see what that does. You guys still see? Sure. Yep. I think you can. Come on, 250. Okay. And a little tighter in there. It's harder to see, you guys. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. If I can move you over a little bit here. Yeah. That's 2. That one, that one. I'm gonna get a paint marker on these. Hey, Justin, just chill for a second. I'm gonna find a paint marker.
Hey, grab one real quick.
You got one? Oh, go grab one, yeah. I wanna know which ones I've torqued and which ones I have not. I got that one and that one. Grab it. Oh, why? That one. Marked. Oh, fell short. That one, mark it. Mark it. I think every time I torque this, it's getting closer to the engine, or to the transmission. I think this is the last one. Yeah, there she is. That is all. Fantastic, marked. Now I can take out the flywheel locker. It did a good job. Now come out. Need to turn that backwards. The bolt didn't turn, have no fear. Okay. These guys go back where they go in their bag. So now, I'm gonna pick this up, get all that rigmarole out from under there, push it back, and we'll mate it up to the transmission, then set it down in the locks. You guys stay there. Okay, realigning. I took this engine mount over here just for a little bit more space. Justin, I need you to go over there and drive the up and down. So let me down, just grab the pliers, use the pliers. It's easier to control. Go ahead and let me down a little bit. I'm gonna get these, get all the holes and whatnot lined up. Come on down real slow. Right, little more, maybe a couple inches. Oh, that's actually right on. Ha, it went, that's perfect, right there. That's it. That side's good, so let's throw some fasteners in it. No rhyme or reason, just whichever ones are gonna draw this thing together is what we're gonna use first. Can you push back towards the rear of the vehicle? It needs to come back and this way some, so just push that whole deal. Okay. Hold it right there. It's a little out of rotation. I need to get this side, driver's side, to come up some. So let me move the ratchet strap. Move it over. Get somewhere now. You got a 15. Can I have that 15 deep well? This the chrome one that's inside of my red cart right there. That's what I need. Thank you, sir. Figures. Aha. Okay, I want to throw that motor mount back in because we can't let this sit just on nothing. So what we do, it's going to bolt on, not like that. Seems a little farther back than it needs to be. Like the whole drivetrain is farther back. That goes in, it bolts up here. Yeah, we're about a half-inch farther back. Can you let this down just a little bit? Maybe our angle's off. Oh, well, real quick. Get the floor jack. The floor jack's still under the transmission.
Bring it down?
Yeah, you can go ahead and let the floor jack down. We don't need that. Go ahead and let it all the way down. There you go. It moved a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and bring that down. I'm talking like half an inch. There you go. Ooh, that's half an inch. You're getting closer. Very good. Let's get the bolts and the top pieces of the mount. So let's see. Got some new fasteners here for the mounts.
Yeah, I'm too high over here.
You're too high up over there? All right. We'll adjust it in a second. Let me get, here, come help me get this side then. Yeah, get that one there on the end. It's still, I think, a little farther, a little too far back, but we might be able to squeeze them in. Pick the mount up some. Put it flush against the block if you can. There. Okay, that one started. That one's real tight, but it might start. Maybe. Yes, no? No. I bet if
Let me bring this.
if you let that down like a 1/4 inch, I think, hang on a second. Okay, yeah, let it down just a wee little bit. Let's see what it does. Go up some. The weight's on it. We want the weight off. Yep. Okay. Hey. Tell you what. Let's take the base plates loose. Hey, that's good right there. Yes, sir. Let's try to take these guys right here loose. That bottom plate, if we can get that to move around. Ah, 14. Can I get a 14? Wrong socket. Okay. That helped. You see it move? The whole motor moved.
Oh.
Yeah. Here, hit that lever. Give me some up. Needs some up action. Now it moves around. That's good. So since we have play, see, I broke the rule. I ran down bolts without all the bolts being in, and what do you know? They don't fit. Weird how that works. That's in there. Okay, let's tighten it down. Okay. Dave, can we have some up on that? Justin, watch your fingers. We're gonna pick this up. I want to get one of these bolts in on this side. Yeah, go ahead and bring it up. We're looking for, I don't know, 1/2 inch. Yep, keep going. It's got to go that way some. All right, that's enough. Hold it. Justin, switch me sides. Tighten up those block bolts on this side, and then I'll come through and get them in on the other side. Yeah, if you can get any bolts you can get in on that side, go ahead and get it in. Oh, yeah, I just had, look at that, I went the wrong way. That was, this whole video of me dropping stuff on the floor. That's a new development, isn't it? Where'd that go? Just kick it over here. Yeah, teamwork. Teamwork is dream work. You lost yours?
Okay.
Those ones we got to get by hand. Mr. Dave, can I have some up action? I want to try to line the big bolts up. Justin, watch your flanges. We're moving engines. Yeah, go ahead and bring her up some, sir. Is it?
Might need to push up with a pry bar.
All right. Yeah, we can pry bar it. Let it down again. It's probably trying to just like twist. Yeah, it needs to go that way, I think. Keep going. Yeah, you've got the weight now. Pry bar. This side's kind of more in line, I think, so I figure if I can get in one of these holes with a tapered punch or a screwdriver, we can pry the engine over. Or, since that doesn't fit, I can use a mangled, used to be a pry bar that I made into a special tool. Just gotta pry it over. Let's try this one. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting some alignment. There. See that? Then a little bit more up. Yeah, we're getting somewhere now. Got it. That one's in there. That's one. We got one bolt in. Mostly. How far are we off on this side? A lot. There it is. There it was. I almost had it. How about a 17? Let's hit it with an air gun. There, I got it. Yeah, that one's through. We have one. Yeah, that's a super tight squeeze. Look at that fitment. There is no leftover space anywhere on this truck. All auxiliary space is gone. Whew. Okay. Yeah, that side, this one's got to go down some. Look at that. Maybe it'll go down when we set the weight down over here. Yeah, we're tilted up a little bit here. There. You gotta say click.
Click.
There, you got it. You got it. Let's bring this thing down a little bit. I want to line up these holes. Come on down. It's not. Yeah, go back up some. Yeah, we're a little misaligned. We need to, tell you what, let me get this other bolt in that side over there, and then we'll take all those loose. Mr. Justin, will you leave those ones tight, take these guys almost all the way out. So in this one, it's not lining up either, is it? It goes in on that side. Yeah, a little off. So, I got an idea. What I'm gonna do, watch this. Take that nut. I need to pry on the bolt. See that? Yeah, now it aligns it. So you hold that there, come in back here, whoa, slip the thing. There it is. Now, I realize that's annoying. Here, Dave, hold this for me. Come over here. Tap it on in there. It annoys me too. Got it. See it? There. And that's how we're gonna do that. Okay, that's, well, one side's in. Where'd that other bolt go? By your foot. I touched your leg. There you go. All right, Dave, set her down. Set her down, man. Give it all the weight. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's down there. Okay, where's that gun? Beautiful. Yeah, let's unrig it. This is for you, sir. Don't lose it. If it thinks it's one of my tools, it'll get lost like immediately. Yeah, let's unrig it. Get this business off the motor. I need to check. Oh, I want to check the torque converter clearance, because remember I put in that that thick flex plate.
Oh yeah.
I need to make sure that we're not smashing a torque converter. They didn't say anything about machine shopping it, but you never know. Let's get this out of here. Yeah, you can barely see that torque converter back there. I just need to turn it. Okay, yep, it turns. I don't know if you guys can see. You can't. But the torque converter does in fact turn. And maybe down like this, you can see. Yeah, no, you can't. Still can't see, but it is turning. The torque converter is turning, so there's no interference problems with that that extra thick flex plate that I installed. So we're good here. Excellent. It's bolted in, fellas. Congratulations, gentlemen. We did it. I didn't mean to pull that out. That's the dipstick tube plug hole. Plug that back in. Okay, we're almost done here for the day, but we're not done here because I need to do one more thing. It's important. It's a huge deal. We're gonna do it before we leave. We're gonna see just how awesome it looks with the turbo sitting on top. And I concur, that's super awesome. Man. Full beast mode. That is fantastic. Woo! It's gonna sound so cool. Well, fellas and ladies and everybody else, I do believe that's gonna bring this one to a conclusion. We're done here today. Goals completed, engine's in the hole. So we're good with this. It's bolted on, trans is bolted on, everything else is bolted on. Dave says it's time to go, so it's time to go. So that being said, you guys, as always, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this project in the comment section down below. Do not forget to engage that like and subscribe button right down there. And most importantly, have yourselves a fantastic day. See you guys later in a Duramax, in a video, in a transmission.